Hey everyone, let's see if you can hear me and if you can see me as I try to pull up my information. We are in our online classes group. I appreciate everyone bearing with me as we get started a little delayed tonight. Let's see. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me and if you can see me. There also should be a link in the description that lets you share your name and information with me. So as you comment and post on my classes, I'm able to see who you are. I always love being able to interact, and I miss our in-person opportunities to do that one-on-one, get oils on you for you to experience them as part of your Introduction to Essential Oils class and program that we do on a regular basis. But I do also love that these online opportunities lets us reach more people in areas that would not typically be able to attend my in-person classes. So let's see. Delayed tonight. Yep. Perfect. And if you're in our online classes, hashtag NCofNC, hashtag TOLHC group. I am Elizabeth Fiorentino Williams. Let me get my screen sharing as well. And I want to welcome everyone to tonight's class or this morning's class, or whenever it is that you happen to be watching the replay, or if you're joining us live from overseas or anywhere else. Thank you so much for being here. We are very lucky to have all of you with us. Let me turn my camera off so that I don't cover that part of the slide with some information. And in case we haven't met before, again, my name is Elizabeth Fiorentino Williams. I'm the founder and creator of Naturally Complete of NC and the NC of NC portion of this class. My sister is the TOLHC, my for real deal sister, Deanna Smith, who is the founder and creator of Triangle of Light Healing Center. And together, we are your partners in health. Now, this is, I need to get a new picture of Deanna and I together, but this is a picture of my husband and I when we had a chance to take a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Israel back in 2018. And that was a bucket list trip of my dad's that we were able to escort him on. At the time, he was 88. He is 92 now. And he loves his essential oils and doTERRA products as much now as he did then. And I love being able to have them available for anything he may need or that we may need. My husband's one of those that won't do it himself, but he'll want to make sure that I take all of my products with me so he has access to them because he loves them as well. And we'll talk about a few oils and products that he likes. But we just absolutely love educating and supporting people like you who are motivated to improve their health. And I started Naturally Complete back in 1999 to help people with their health and wellness goals. Originally, it was just local to my community. We have branched out all over the globe now. And I am thankful for each and every one of you that join us live and on the replay, that share this group with your friends and family that might want to learn more about doTERRA and the products. And if you don't know me personally, or you've not attended one of my intro classes before, I want you to know that I never share anything that I didn't do my own research on first. And so my dad says I got it from my mom and that I have analysis paralysis, that by the time I decide to buy something, the next best thing is available and I have to start my research all over again. And he's probably right. But I'm thankful that I did. I took more than a year to research doTERRA, and every now and then I look into what else is out there, and doTERRA still keeps coming to the top every single time. And so if you are just getting introduced to essential oils, you are in the right spot at the right time to learn more. And I did all the research for you, but feel free to do some yourself if interested. I'm confident that doTERRA's purity, potency, safety, and effectiveness will come to the top of your research as well. And so if I was not the person that invited you to tonight's class, please tag them below and share the love with them so I can give them thanks and praise for sharing this class with you. And if I was the person that invited you, say hi, let me know that you're here. And keep this information handy and the group link available so that you can refer back and share with others. If you are not familiar, this is a private group online classes, hashtag NCofNC. And so your comments and questions only show up in the news feeds of other members of the group, not just in your general public feed for your friends and family if they've not yet joined the group to learn more either. So we want you to feel free to share your questions, answer my questions in the comments, and to invite whoever it is that you want to learn more about these products. This is my for real deal family, and I am so lucky to have so many of them close by. And we all love essential oils. Well, I used to say, except for the tall guy on the far side holding the baby, but even now, I think we've gotten him converted with one of our Deep Blue products. And so this is a picture of my dad and sister, her kids, my husband, best friend of mine, my brother, and one of his 2 kids. And we love that everyone in this photo loves their doTERRA essential oils as well. And so, like I said, I do a lot of research, and this is why I would not share anything with my family that I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing with your family too. And so it is tested, pure, and effective. doTERRA does more testing than any company in the marketplace, and they're transparent. They do offer information on their single oils available and are in the process directly from the farmers to the bottle. And I love that we get to support the farmers, their communities, and everyone in between in the process by cutting out the middlemen. And so whether you're looking for natural solutions for your current health concern or simply looking to look, feel, live younger, longer, there are products and oils for you. For me, I became a solutions provider with doTERRA back in 2013. And so for over 8 years now, I've been able to help answer the questions of my health, my husband's health, my dad's health, and share these products with my friends and family. And it gives me a chance to also earn an extra income around my full-time job and other family commitments. That's one of the reasons this class was a little delayed. Usually on the first Thursday of every month, we go live at 7 p.m. But the flexibility of doTERRA as my part-time job lets me be a little more available for my family and friends. And so I had appreciate everyone allowing me that flexibility tonight. And so I would never be able to achieve that with a traditional part-time job. And if you're interested in how you could possibly earn extra income just sharing doTERRA with your friends and family, drop that below or personal message whoever introduced you to this group. And so just a friendly reminder that whenever I talk about doTERRA essential oils and the wellness supplements, they are not intended to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The products are intended to supplement and support your health and wellness. And so what we share in this group is for educational purposes only. And if you are under the care of a physician, please reach out to them and let them know that doTERRA is something that you're looking to use. Many of them may actually be familiar and might surprise you with their encouragement for you to use these products. I know my dad goes through the VA for a lot of his care. We have an outside practice that we're dealing with right now for integrative medicine. Both of them are very supportive of his use of doTERRA products and essential oils. And I love when I just took him to his massage therapist tonight, there's a big bottle of Deep Blue on the shelf there as well, and oils going in the background in their diffuser. And so we'll talk more about how to use them, but this is just one of the many ways that doTERRA is different. And so what are essential oils? Essential oils are found in the seeds, the bark, the stem, the roots, the flowers, and other parts of the plant. So they are the natural aromatic smell that you typically get from plants. If you've ever grown rosemary in your backyard and run your hands down the stalk, if you've ever smelt a rose in a garden before or been blessed with the gift of flowers, that scent that you're getting is the essential oil. But it does more than just make things smell good. Essential oils can support us physically, emotionally, and the environment that we live in as well. And so the doTERRA essential oils are certified pure, tested grade. They are 100% free of chemicals, contaminants, pesticides, fillers of any kind. And they really do offer the opportunity for you to supplement your care with holistic approaches. It is a great part of your self-care routine and offer, as I said, wide ranges of emotional and physical applications. We love that we are supported by the scientific community as well, and that we can help provide a natural solution for your healthy lifestyle. And so, why is doTERRA different? That CPTG that I talked about, that really was one of the main differences and reasons that I chose doTERRA in the first place out of everything else that's on the marketplace. Essential oils are not created the same. And so there are so many opportunities to get essential oils, but not always the most highest quality available. So you want to make sure that you get doTERRA too. While many oils claim to be tested and pure, few really go through this rigorous testing that doTERRA goes through. Few have the same standards that doTERRA requires in order to be produced as part of our line. And I say none, but just to not get proven wrong, rarely will you find the opportunity, if ever, for the same purity and potency like doTERRA has. That's why many doctors and hospitals and clinics suggest doTERRA as the product line, because we know batch to batch, bottle to bottle, it is going to offer you the same therapeutic benefit every single time. And so we work closely with leading chemists and growers to select the proper botanicals, the correct species, grown in the ideal environments, and carefully harvested at the right time. So that means that we're actually going to the high altitudes of France. We're going to Bulgaria. We're going to Somalia. We're getting these plant material, those seeds, roots, bark, stems, and flowers from where they grow best. And we are supporting the farmers and communities where that happens. That's another reason why doTERRA, not just are they tested, pure, and potent, our community give back and outreach is top notch. And you can be confident and encouraged that every bottle that you buy is supporting a small family business like my own and the farmers and growers all across the globe. And so they are definitely making a difference, changing the essential oil industry with better scientific support, also making a difference ethically with our co-impact sourcing and our Healing Hands Foundation. Anyone that chooses to get their own account with doTERRA, like I did, has a chance to donate to the Healing Hands Foundation. And I know that every dollar I donate, 100% of that donation goes directly to the foundation and the charities that they support. doTERRA pays all of the administrative costs for the charity and our Healing Hands Foundation. And so that's a question I know my dad asks to many charities that are calling for donations. Most people don't know where their dollar goes. When you donate to the Healing Hands Foundation, you know your dollar goes to the children and the communities and the areas that are needing the most support. And so those are just a few ways that doTERRA is different. But you might want to say, well, how do I use them? Okay, I know doTERRA is what I want to go with, but what do I do now? And so doTERRA offers the opportunity we say with a book and a box, you're good to go. You get a book or an app these days to help explain which oils to use when, and you get your box of oils from doTERRA directly and the person that's helping support you and invited you to this group. And then you have a chance to use the essential oils. Many of them can be used all three ways. You have aromatically, which is where your essential oils can be put into a diffuser or directly breathed from the bottle, rubbed on your hands. And this is a way for calming and soothing, or to be stimulated, energized, and uplifted just by inhaling the scent of an essential oil. We all remember as kids peeling an orange and how joyful that made us. That same scent can do this from essential oils, can do the same thing. We also have the benefit when using essential oils aromatically to cleanse and purify the air around us. I love using my doTERRA essential oils in my day job office. You know, there's lots of people that are coming in and out. I don't know what their self-care routine is. And it gives me a chance to make sure that my immune system is boosted, my air is purified, and everyone that comes in contact with that environment is boosting their immune system as well. I also love doing that at home. Like I said, my husband loves that I have the opportunity to use these oils, earn an extra income, and support him with the benefit of the products, but he doesn't always do it himself. And so I diffuse in our house. I make sure everybody's immune system is boosted. He loves to be able to use our products, and everybody that comes into the house always enjoys how good it smells. And so I had a lady come into my day job today saying, "Oh, it smells so good in here." I was like, "Oh, I've got a different fragrance that I'm wearing today." And it was my Intune blend. And so for my focus that I needed, she really loved the smell of that. And so it's really something that can affect others, even unintentionally. Internally is another way to use essential oils, and some of the doTERRA products have an internal fact label on them. So just like food, you're able to use them as part of your cooking and baking routine. And my sister and I, Deanna, coming from an Italian background and a restaurant industry, we love to cook. And I love being able to use my doTERRA essential oils and know that they are safe and still offering therapeutic benefit at the same time. So we use them in our roasted potatoes. I use them in my smoothies in the morning. I love making a chocolate bark or chocolate drops using wild orange and mixed nuts and some dried fruit. I love that my sister gets to use peppermint essential oil in her truffles that everybody raves about and asks for us to bring to events. Even using oregano in our sauces, or cilantro and lime in our salsas. There are so many ways to use the essential oils internally and for the support of our digestive system, our respiratory system, our immune system as well. Topically is the third way that doTERRA allows us to use their products. That means that they can be safely applied directly to the skin. Many of them can be applied without dilution, but here at Naturally Complete of NC, we always recommend that you dilute your essential oils when you can. It allows you to cover more area with less oil drops. It doesn't dilute the potency or the purity. It really just allows me to cover your whole back with a drop or two instead of a bunch. And with doTERRA, a drop or two will do. We always recommend that you start with 1 or 2 drops of something, sometimes even a toothpick dip into the bottle, depending on what oils you're using and what you're using them for. You can always add more, but it's not always as easy to take it away. And so that also makes them pennies per dose. When you get the bottles of essential oils into your home, you have a chance to use just a few for quite a long period of time, which makes them cost effective as well. And so it's just like anything else. Like when I started my garden in the backyard, I put a few dollars up front, and it's something that is now paid for. I did it all last year, and this year I didn't have to build those garden boxes. With doTERRA, you can buy your bottles of oils or your products, and as you consume them, you get the benefit of just pennies per dose. And so topical application is really great for soothing aches and discomforts, for supporting our digestive system topically, for even just emotional support. Like I said, wearing a fragrance that supports me physically and emotionally supports the others around me as well. So if you have that sore shoulder or arm like my dad has right now, you can rub your Deep Blue directly on it. Get our Deep Blue rub, get our Deep Blue oil blend, get the Deep Blue and Copaiba stick, which was my brother's convert, and his been trying for 8 years for my brother to be willing to try our doTERRA products. And I finally got something that was for him. And so if you've been sharing with your friends and family, keep sharing. Sooner or later, something will be a relief for them, or a strong enough issue that they're willing to try. And we thank you for continuing to try new things until you find the right doTERRA product that works for you. So work with us, and we'll work with you to find what works for everyone. We're all different. Our body chemistries are different. We all get benefits by different products. And so what works for me may not work for you, but we know that there will be something that does. And so thank you for the opportunity to continue to serve and educate you on doTERRA and how to use them. We always like to cover a few safety things in our beginner classes, just in case this is the first time that you're hearing about essential oils and you might have some at home already, or somebody gifted you some samples before class. Do not put oils in your eyes, ears, or up your nose. Citrus oils or oils that oil blends that contain citrus could be photosensitive. So we recommend that you avoid sunlight after avoid direct sunlight after exposure to the essential oil. So if you're rubbing things on topically and it's spring and summer where you are, always rub them on the bottom of your feet or your abdomen or someplace that might not see the sun. We also, many of you see me drinking out of glass or stainless steel. You know that I love to use my essential oils in my drinking, in my cups, and I'll just prove it. I've got glass and a metal straw here. You want to make sure that you use glass or stainless as well, especially when using citrus oils. You just want to, we don't want to drink out of plastic if we can help it. And so we always recommend the sustainability of a reusable glass. And we've already mentioned that, especially using topically to dilute your essential oils with a carrier oil. We like to use the fractionated coconut oil, which just stays liquid at room temperature. So it makes it a great opportunity for you to make your own blends, roller bottles, or sprays. And it helps everyone have a positive experience with the essential oils. We also always recommend extra dilution with babies or children, elderly, or individuals that you know have sensitive skin. And the standard recipe is basically no more than 50% essential oils to carrier or less essential oils, the younger the person. And let's talk a few minutes briefly about a few different essential oils that we love, that you probably love too. And if you have any of these already at home, feel free to share below what you love to use them for. Frankincense is the first oil that we always suggest and recommend. When in doubt, pull your frankincense out. This is something that's going to be great for occasional inflammation, for your cellular function, for relaxation, skin imperfections. It's one that I love to break out on Sundays when we're watching Mass virtually and they break out their frankincense in the church. I can break it out so Dad and I have a chance to still get the therapeutic benefit of that frankincense. Lemon is one I was just talking to my dad about. I use in my water quite regularly. The massage therapist and integrative medicine practice that he goes to recommends lemon or citrus in your waters after receiving treatment from them, because we know that it cleanses the body, the air, and surfaces, and we want to cleanse those toxins out of our body after they're being released. Lemon also, like wild orange, promotes a positive and uplifted mood, and just breathing it in is phenomenal. Lavender is a popular one. Many people are really familiar with lavender. Let me know in the comments if you have particular concerns or questions, and we can make sure that we address which oils would be good for them, in our opinion, some suggestions. And so something like lavender is great for people that don't mind lavender. It's kind of like patchouli. Some people love it, some people hate it. But it promotes a restful night's sleep, helps with relaxation, occasional anxiousness. It's really good to put on the bottom of your feet before you go to bed at night. Lavender is something that's a great opportunity for that. But you could be like my sister, and she likes wild orange to help her go to sleep and relax. So like I said, not everything works the same for everyone. And if lavender keeps you up, try wild orange. Oregano is one that is really potent and powerful. You definitely want to dilute an extra dilution when using it topically. And you want to start with a really small amount if you're using it internally and in your cooking. It is cleansing and purifying, has antioxidant properties, supports our immune system, respiratory system, and our digestion. That's one cool thing about the essential oils, is that there's so many uses for individual oils and so many oils that do similar things. And so just keep trying to find what works for you. Peppermint is a favorite of mine. It was probably one of the first products that I fell in love with doTERRA. The peppermint beadlets are a fantastic thing to have on hand, and it promotes healthy respiratory function. If nothing else, it's going to help you breathe better. It's also supportive for our digestive system. For me, I really like using peppermint because it's so cooling and uplifting and invigorating. And so if I've got a long drive and I'm a little tired, I can breathe in the peppermint and it's going to wake me up. I can also, on a hot day when I'm working in the garden, put a drop in the palm of my hands, rub my hands together and on the back of my neck. It's going to be incredibly cooling. And on a really nice day, or for any of our athletes out there, peppermint in your water is going to help with your respiratory system and endurance as well. So many uses. And so tea tree, also known as melaleuca, in the doTERRA world, if your bottle says tea tree, you can use it in any of my recipes that say melaleuca. If your bottle still says melaleuca, you can use it in any of the recipes that we share about tea tree. It's cleansing and rejuvenating, promotes healthy immune function, supports us during seasonal threats. Melaleuca is great for the discoloration in your toenails internally and topically. And so tea tree is a really good product to have on hand. We talk about what we want in our bathroom cabinet, and we want to reduce our toxic load. We want to support ourselves to have less stress and occasional anxious feelings. We want to be able to support any discomfort that we have. These oils and products are what you want on your bathroom counter or shelf. doTERRA Balance is one that I tend to use first thing in the morning before I put my socks and shoes on. I love rubbing it on the bottom of my feet. It's going to have an overall relaxation quality to it. It's just really grounding. It's kind of earthy. And so for those that aren't a huge lavender fan, Balance may be your new best friend. Breathe is one that one of the massage therapists I know really likes to diffuse in their suite. To keep everybody's airways open and respiratory functions. We have a girlfriend that loves to use it for sleep at night. So if lavender doesn't work and wild orange doesn't work, try Breathe. Deep Blue, you heard me mention earlier. It's one of my dad's favorite products. It's actually one of my mother-in-law's favorite products. And it's really just soothing for occasional aches and discomfort. You can use it pre or post workout for any of our weekend warriors out there. It's great for the kids to have in their gym bags and for their athletic bags. That new Deep Blue stick is a fantastic item for the kids to have because there's no rubbing in required. The Deep Blue in general is just a great product all the way around. That's one you're really just going to use topically. Digest Zen is one I've needed to use more often lately. I must not have been eating stuff, and it really helps my digestive system. It really helps with any reducing of bloating or gas. Digest Zen is one of my husband's favorite products. He likes to use it in the soft gel, which is just the oil blend in a capsule that he can take internally. That's one he makes sure I don't leave home without when we travel, even if we're just going to the beach. But he wanted to definitely make sure that he brought his bottle and that I also brought an extra bottle when we went to Israel, just in case. And so he actually wasn't the only one on that trip that benefited from our Digest Zen products for occasional discomfort in our digestive system. So if you have any type of GI concerns or issues on a regular or irregular basis, try our Digest Zen. Now, On Guard, save the best for last. This is a huge immune boosting product. This is what I have in my diffuser 24/7 if I'm not looking to target or focus on any other particular concern or issue. It is one that has wild orange and rosemary and eucalyptus and tea tree already included in it. So it is a great blend all the way around. It purifies the air and the environment. So that way I know everyone that comes in is getting their immune system boosted as well. And I was having it going 24/7 well before 2020. I definitely keep it going now as often as I can. It is what I have in my day job diffuser all of the time. Which is why the one lady was like, "Oh, it smells different in here," because I hadn't turned my diffuser on yet, and she was smelling my actual perfume, pure fume that I was wearing for In Tune with frankincense and patchouli and some other things. And she's like, "Oh, I love patchouli," which was probably another love-hate one, but I love my Intune. It's been one of my favorites since August of 2013 when I started. But the On Guard really is beneficial. There's a whole line of On Guard products available, and an opportunity to just shop from your own store. If you already have your own account, we always recommend that you have the products on hand that you may need so you can share with yourself and others. And you may be thinking, well, all doTERRA offers is oils, but it's not. We have lots of other products available, from hair care and skin care to cleaning products to all kinds of things, including essential oil infused supplements. They are one of a kind. Our Lifelong Vitality product that you see here on the screen is what my dad says he doesn't know what he would do without. You know, it's one of those things where you don't realize how well it benefits you until you realize how well you can feel. Some of us think we feel great, and then when we start to feel better, we realize I might not have felt so great. And so Dad has really contributed the Lifelong Vitality products to his improved and increased health in the last several years. Like I said, he's 92, and every 2 weeks he makes sure that I'm filling up his supplement pack so that he has them ready to go and takes them every morning. And I love that, you know, that it is worth my time to fill up his supplement packs once every 2 weeks and know that he's getting scientifically formulated supplements that have the proper levels of essential nutrients, that offer the optimal health and energy and longevity that we want him to have as long as possible. And so they also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee for anyone that is concerned or question that. I have not had any concerns with anybody's use of them. And so we love being able to share our doTERRA supplements with others. And since this is a beginner class, if you happen to be joining us and don't have your own account yet, we suggest that you get one. You get to buy the products at the same price I buy the products. We both would have the opportunity to get a 25% discount on anything that we purchase for a year after we get our account fees taken care of. And doTERRA has the great opportunity for those that already do have your own account. You want to make sure that you're ordering through the Subscribe and Save program. That's our loyalty rewards program. It lets you get free points for future products, gets you the best discount on some of our collections and products available. And you also have the chance to qualify for free shipping. But the cool thing that doTERRA is offering between now and the end of June, actually, is that you have the chance to get your doTERRA account for free. You can purchase and get started with any of the collections that you see on screen and have your $35 membership fee waived. And so we love getting started with either the Healthy Start or the Healthy Home Essentials, which is basically our big bottle or little bottle kit. And so if you don't have your own account yet, be sure to decide, which one do you want? Do you want the Healthy Start, which is our little bottle, or the Home Essentials, which is our big bottle? Just post big or little in the comments, and whoever is helping you will be able to have a better understanding of what you guys want to get started with. And if neither of those are a good fit for you, or any of the kits or collections that you saw on the previous screen, maybe you want to start with the mini kit. This is a great way to get lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Those are our top 3 essential oils. There's more than 150 uses with just those 3 oils alone. Some of them you can see here on screen, between digestive support, detoxification, skin irritations, wounds, blisters, headaches, smell, all kinds of things. You want to get started with at least the mini kit. And so, needless to say, there are doTERRA essential oils and wellness products to support every body and every health need that you may come across. And if I didn't get a chance to answer your questions live on the class tonight, be sure to still post them in the comments for those that are watching the replay, and I will make sure that we either cover them in the comments or we'll do a deep dive as our Thursday bonus class. on the third Thursday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern, traditionally, we have a chance to dive deeper into any of these topics that you see here, whether it's lifestyle, on the go, skincare, cooking, gardening, DIY, mood support, the supplements. Let me know what topics you want to learn more about, and we'll be glad to talk about them in one of our upcoming classes. And for those of you, like I said at the beginning, that are sharing the love, if you're new here, it is natural for your friends and family to ask you questions about doTERRA once you get started. Bring them out at the dinner table. Travel with your lemon to restaurants like I do. Share the positive effects and experiences that you've had with doTERRA with others. Don't keep it a secret. We can help you have simple ways to share with others that may even have an opportunity for you to earn free products or an extra income. Just ask us how. So let's get started. Thanks for spending time with me tonight. Thanks for sharing your interest with essential oils with others. And if you're not sure which option might be right for you or to benefit your friends and family, send them our way. We'll be glad to help continue to educate anyone that's interested in this group and send them back to you to get started. And so we know that doTERRA was the best decision for us and our family, and have confidence that it'll be the best decision for you and your family as well. So if you have any questions, leave them below. Reach out to whoever's helping you so that they can help you get started. And join us on the third Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. We appreciate everyone being here. And again, I'm Elizabeth Fiorentino Williams, wishing everyone peace, love, and hugs. Take care.